What's up guys, it's the Hunter Project here. Welcome to my channel where you'll find Monster Hunter news, builds, playthroughs and everything in between. Be sure to smash the like and subscribe buttons if you do enjoy. It is extremely appreciated as we make our way to 400 subscribers, and as it turns out, 93% of you guys who watch my videos are not subscribed, which is quite a massive percentage. So if you do enjoy, please consider hitting that red button. It is extremely appreciated and helps the channel grow a lot more. Don't forget to join our Discord, link is at the top of the description, and without wasting any more time, let's get right into the video. Now that we've had our fair share of time in Monster Hunter Rise's demo, we've had a lot of time to be able to look into each weapon and try to discover what we'll be wanting to main for the full game. After a bit of playtime with each, I came to the decision of maining the longsword. Let me know down below what weapons you guys will be maining now that we've all had a taste of each weapon type. So if you've been in any of my streams before, you may know that I had already made the decision to main the longsword before the demo came out. And it all stemmed from, I'd say, the last 2 months of playing Monster Hunter World. I had originally been a greatsword user since, I'd say, Freedom Unite's release, and then moved on to using the charge blade a bit more alongside the greatsword in 4 Ultimate. And then for World, I ended up exclusively using the greatsword for, I'd say, pretty much all of base game. So I'd say I put probably 35 hours straight into the game using just the greatsword before I started using other weapons. And then I went on to use the charge blade as well, and I pretty much joint used both of those weapons for the majority of World's life cycle, switching it up here and there with the dual blades maybe, sometimes the hammer, but I'd say 95% of my hours were probably in the charge blade and greatsword. And then recently I started using the longsword and just fell in love with how fluid the weapon is and the potential mastery of all the counter attacks. The learning curve of the EI slash and the foresight slash specifically is what pulled me in to master it, and I just really want to try and main it throughout Rise's at least base game story as a form of training with the weapon, in a sense to specifically become proficient with all its moves. So really hoping to do that, and hopefully by the end of the story I hope I'm pretty decent with the longsword, as I just find it extremely cool when you pull off that EI slash, the roundhouse slash, and even the foresight's really fun too. When you do pull it off, you just feel extremely proud of yourself. And yeah, of course this does not mean I'll be exclusively using this weapon though, as I still do enjoy the brute strength of the greatsword, like the agility of the dual blades, and the charge blade still will always be one of my favourite weapons. Although one thing that did deter me from the charge blade in Rise was the lack of Savage Axe, at least to our knowledge, which was a bit of a shame, as it was probably my favourite playstyle due to the power output when used effectively on the correct monster. Like if any of you guys use Savage Axe on Fatalis, you'll know what I'm on about with the amount of places you hit with like one of the swings. It was really satisfying. And yeah, so the base game of Rise I will be playing with the longsword, and most likely exclusively, and then start to create many sets and builds for the other types of weapons at the end game of high rank. At this stage, I am extremely excited to try get good with like the hunting horn, the sword and shield, the bow and the lances. But obviously I will probably do this at high rank, but for the most part I will be using the longsword to start it off. Of course I'll still be using the greatsword and charge blade throughout Rise. Like I don't think I can ever let them go. Like I enjoy using them so damn much, and I have done so for so long. But obviously I do need to switch it up a bit, as it has been over a decade of using the greatsword, and I'd say nearly a decade of using the charge blade whenever 4 Ultimate came out. I forgot the date, but it has been a long time. And yeah guys, that does bring us to the end of the video. If you did enjoy, be sure to smash the like subscribe buttons as we make our way to 400 subscribers. Comment down below what weapon you guys will be maining now that we've played the demo, and don't forget to join our Discord, link is at the top of the description. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.